In today's breaking story, the Epstein cover-up just got so much worse. That's right, Donald Trump is not escaping this nightmare. Now at this point, it's a known fact, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, they were best buds. They would hang out all the time.
Well, like Epstein said, he inherited him in the divorce. He said, basically, you're going to see us together all the time. We're fixtures because in the divorce, I inherited Trump and Ghislaine inherited Ivana. So he said, you're not going to see him at the house the way you see Ivana, and you're not going to see her at the offices the way you see Trump. And, it was just, it was a known thing, like among the staff and everyone, that they were best friends. And Epstein bragged about it. And I gave up 30 years to report this. And it's a very serious thing to fight the government. It's been unbelievable. I've been fighting 2 cancers because of it.
Maria, when we reached out to the White House for a comment, they responded, and I'll just read for you what they said.
Okay.
Quote, the president was never in Epstein's office, and in fact, the president kicked him out of his club for being a creep. They then say that Trump, that they're clear there. They say he was never in Epstein's office, which, of course, from the original incident that you're talking about is where this occurred, according to your recollection, at the Helmsley building in New York.
He was absolutely in the offices.
So what do you say when they give a response like this?
Yes. I say that they're being disrespectful to the fact that I have given up my entire life for this case just to have it investigated. And I'm really sorry for him that he's caught, but, I don't know what to say to that. He's lying. I don't appreciate it.
Still, as Trump refuses to release the files, conservatives continue melting down over this fallout.
On Thursday, Trump begrudgingly ordered Pam Bondi to move a judge to unseal the grand jury testimonies related to the Epstein case. Now, I want to be clear, absolutely nothing is going to come of that, and I'll explain why. But the point here is that MAGA revolted against Trump, and we won. But the question lingers, why? Why has it come to this, right? Like, what are we doing here? What is Trump hiding? Why is he going down like this over Jeffrey Epstein? Trump is playing games. He is. I'm sorry. He is flat out playing games right now. In fact, he's doing that thing that we always felt the press was doing to Trump supporters, thinking that we're stupid. Going, okay, they don't know much about how the law works. If I just say I'm going to unseal something, then it looks like I'm acting, and then I'm going to call everybody who doesn't agree with that a troublemaker. He knows exactly what he's doing. What is the connection between Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump? Because clearly there is something here that gives him pause.
But now in today's top story, the Epstein cover-up just got so much worse. Take a look at this. The Epstein cover-up scandal just got even worse, and now Republicans are directly in the hot seat. In a move that raised eyebrows across Washington, House Speaker Mike Johnson abruptly announced he's shutting down the House of Representatives early, sending lawmakers home ahead of schedule for their 5-week summer recess. The reason? Pressure is mounting over explosive new efforts to unseal Jeffrey Epstein's case files, and Republicans are clearly scrambling. Speaker Johnson claims he's avoiding political games, but let's be honest, when both Democrats and some Republicans are pushing for transparency and the response is to pack up and leave early, that's not leadership, that's evasion. Here's what's really happening. President Trump is taking heat even from his own base. MAGA voters are furious with the Justice Department's review of Epstein's case and want answers about Trump's longtime ties to the disgraced sex trafficker. And now, instead of standing up for victims or demanding accountability, Republican leadership is literally shutting the doors and running for cover. The unsealed files could reveal damaging connections between Epstein and powerful political players, including Trump. And as calls grow louder for full disclosure, the GOP seems more interested in silencing the investigation than supporting the truth. This isn't just political cowardice, it's complicity. When the House shuts down early because members are demanding justice for survivors, the message is clear: protecting Trump matters more than protecting the truth. The Epstein case is no longer a scandal hiding in the shadows, it's a full-blown crisis. And the cover-up now has Republican fingerprints all over it. Yeah, so long story short, either you know that Trump has something to hide, or you have an IQ lower than room temperature. Either way, why so many Republicans are willing to defend Donald Trump, it really speaks volumes to how much they lack morality.